Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your kettlebell core cluster sets workout. In this workout, we're gonna work the entire body using a kettlebell, but we'll have an extra focus on your core, and we'll be working in cluster sets. So we'll be stacking our sets and getting that muscle endurance as well as strength. And of course, I'm gonna give you lots of different options to work to your fitness level. Are you ready? Let's do it. Go ahead and just start moving your body. We're gonna start with a quick warm up so you can march. Let's just get some rolls of the shoulders. Our goal with this warm up is to just get moving, get our body's core temperature up, get the blood flowing, get the energy going, and try to let go of anything that might be stressing you out or that is occupying your brain, maybe from your day or your week or your month, whatever it is. Just let it all go. And just be present right here, right now. We're gonna be working our bodies, full bodies using the kettlebells. Let's take it one shoulder at a time, keeping those hips square. If you don't have kettlebells, you can for sure use a dumbbell or two, or you can just keep it body weight. The important thing is that you showed up today. As I always say, if you showed up today, you are successful. I'm also gonna be giving you lots of different options. Let's open up those arms so we can add a little side lunge to it. So throughout this workout, you will have options to take it up or down as needed. In fact, the way that we're working with these cluster sets, we're gonna be building and adding on, so you can always keep with that first exercise, which is gonna be more of our back to basics. But I will encourage you to be where you are today, so meaning where you are in your fitness journey. Just plant your feet, shift side to side, reach up, reach down, and also just where you are today. It's your workout, you do you, right? All right, team, let's take it flat back down. Since we're gonna be working a lot of extra core with this, we really wanna warm up through our spine. So flat down, and then as you come up, round up, looks like this. So the way cluster sets work, it basically just means that we are stacking the same exercise, one right after the other. So we'll have 3 sets of the same exercise. So you will get a quick little break in between. Hold it here, roll those shoulders. So what that means is we'll be working strength, we'll be working muscle endurance, giving you a nice good little burn, and then once you're done with it, you are done with it. Now, what we are gonna do with those, let's take it right here, roll those hips, little squat. Roll the hip and squat. What we're gonna do with these cluster sets is we're gonna go down in time. So we're gonna decrease in time and increase in core and intensity. So your first round, back to basics, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Your second round, we're gonna add some more core. So maybe that's a knee, maybe that's a little balance. Let's take it right here. Hinge it forward, take it down, up, pull back and stretch. Hinge and bring it up. Your second round, 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. Your last round, lightning round, 20 seconds. You can keep it there, or you can walk it out to that inchworm to get that core fired up, or walk it out to your knees, up to you. And then walk it back. So that second round, we'll add a little more core. And again, that may be knees, that may be balance, that may be a little more movement or a second exercise. And then last round, lightning round, will intensify. So intensify as we go in the exercise, but we will take it down in time. So I think it'll move fast. You can hold that high plank out here. If that's not right for you, I want you to drop to those knees and just a little forward and back. Again, core working hard. And let's rotate to the side. So you can drop the knee down if you want, a little rotation, or you can stay up in that plank right here. Here we go. And up. At your own pace, we'll get one more each side. Big step here, big reach. And then other side. And reach. And then slowly roll it up. All right, team, so working with our kettlebells again, if you don't have a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell. I have a couple of options here. Go heavier for lower body, light to medium for upper body. You do what's best for you. Let's bring those hamstrings here, bring them up. All right, starting with the lower body, then an upper and core. We're gonna roughly have those as our circuits. However, when we get to circuit 2, circuit 3, some things will feel a little more compound, but that's all right. Again, I'm gonna give you lots of different options, a little stretch. All right, we're gonna start with our super basic goblet squat. So we're gonna have that squat. It's already a core exercise just by holding the weight right here. So it looks like this. Try to go with something heavy if you can, heavy to medium. You're holding it here. Here's your goblet squat, elbows in tight, core engaged. You're gonna sit low. Now, if that's not right for you, you can hold the weight down below, or again, you can just keep it body weight. As we move on, we'll add some knees, we'll go right and left. Join me here, goblet squat. Here we go, sit low and drive it up. Remember, if you feel like you can't get super low, you can open those toes up a little bit, open up your knees, find the stance that's good for you. Remember, we're not worried about all having the exact same form or having perfect form or textbook form. What we want is what's good form and safe and effective, but right for you, right? Right for your body, your bone structure. And up. We've got 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, you can give your hands a little break, 20-second break. Here's what we got. Now we're gonna keep it here. We're gonna step out to the right. We're gonna cross to that right knee. Step out, cross. We got 30 seconds doing that on the right, 30 seconds doing that on the left. Again, you can keep that weight low or body weight if you need to. Bring that weight up. Here we go. Step out, cross your knee. So not only are we adding a little bit of balance, right? We're adding some rotation. Now, you can still keep the weight close to your body. You don't have to move with the weight. I want you to move with your torso. As you're crossing that elbow to that knee. Even if you don't get all the way there, that's okay. 3, 2, 1. Give your hands a little breather. 15 seconds. Same thing other side. So what I mean by that is that you don't have to move the kettlebell. You're rotating here to here, right? So we get that movement through the core. Let's do it, other side. 3, 2, 1. Step out, cross a knee. Step out, cross a knee. Here, still getting low. And notice, even though we're not jumping, we're not running, we are still getting that heart rate up. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, team, so last round, your lightning round. It's 20 seconds. We're just gonna alternate the knees, right and left. So squat, knee, squat, knee. If you wanna just do the knees, if your legs are tired, you can. If you wanna get that squat, add that squat. Last 20 seconds, alternate your knees. Squat if you can, in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Low, cross. Even though it's our lightning round, you don't have to speed it up. We'll just get less time, right? But that does not mean that you have to go any faster. Remember, quality over quantity. Don't sacrifice that form. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Yes, team, set that weight down. Woo! Shake it out. So little hamstring curls if you want. Shake out those arms, right? Even though with that goblet squat, it is lower body, just by holding it, we get that core working, we get that upper body working. All right, team, so next round, we're gonna take it with the bent over row. Watch me here while you keep those hamstrings going. We're gonna take it here. Nice, good hinge, gorilla row from the ground, up, and then we're gonna switch. Now, if you can't get all the way to the ground, you can switch here. If you need to stagger, you can do that too. Then we're gonna take it one side, and we're gonna do that row with a little leg lift, so we're adding a little bit of balance. We'll go right side, left side, 30. Then we take it down to our bear plank. We add some core. We alternate with that row. Are you with me? Of course you are. So upper body, legs get a little breather. Wrap that core, shoulders back, kettlebell right in the center. 3, 2, 1. Row. Pull that weight. Kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever it is you're working with, towards the hip. So you're pulling the elbow in, you're squeezing in the shoulder blade, but sometimes when we aim too far up, we get a little up in here, but if we think rib cage and hip, we keep it down, we keep those lats working. So taking it here. Still challenging, but a nice little break after all those squats, right? Here. up. 10 seconds. Then we're gonna rest our back. Then we'll take it all on the right side in 3, 2, 1. Come up out of it to stretch out your back. Okay, we're gonna come out in between each one. Now, same leg, right side row, right side leg lift, all right? So it is gonna play with your balance. Often we do the opposite. We're gonna do the same. So you're here, up and up. If that's too much for you or doesn't feel good for your balance, keep the row. You can alternate or just do the row, all right? If you wanna do it together to really get that balance, get that core working, let's take it right here. Engage that core, hinge it here. 3, 2, 1. We got 30 seconds. So you're gonna notice with this, we're also getting that front leg working, right? Still pulling the weight towards your hip. And again, if you need to alternate, here to here, here to here, right? 10 seconds. Right here. Boom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Relax your back. I know you felt that leg too, both legs working hard, as well as all through the back. Same thing, other side. Hinge it here, 30 seconds, in 3, 2, 1. Right here. Boom. Soft bend in that front knee. Soft hinge, flat back. Remember, you can alternate if that's what you need, or together. Yes, team. Woo! Lots of balance when you got that same side, right? When we go alternating arm and leg, feels a little different, right? 3, 2, 1. Set it down. All right, team, you can go back. You can keep it standing and go back to just that alternating row from here. Or if you can, join me in that bear plank. So we're lifting the knees, we're hovering, and we're going row here to here. All right, if you wanna come down in between, you can. 10, 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So a little less range of motion than when you have the dumbbell, right? Because the kettlebell set's a little higher, and that's okay. That's why I like to do this bear plank. So we're up a little higher. Knees are right beneath your hips. Stay lifted. Almost there. Core engaged, last one. Boom, and relax. Stretch that out right here. I know, we feel those hip flexors. So a lot of back, but we got a lot of other things working too. All right, team, now we're gonna take it down. We got a little leg lower. If you prefer to keep this standing, you can hold and do a little kick, right? And then you can do an overhead press with your kicks. Otherwise, we're gonna do a chest press from down below. So something heavy if you got it. You can also feel free to keep this in body weight. So watch me here. We're gonna start here. Feet up, flex the feet. We're just holding the weight, right? So all core, counterbalancing the weight. Then we'll add that press. Then we're gonna hollow hold, and we're gonna do the press here. Join me here. 3, 2, 1. So you're holding the weight right above your chest. You're pushing into that weight. If you don't feel comfortable or secure doing that, just keep it body weight. And then I want you to flex the feet, and I want you to really imagine that you're drawing those inner thighs together. And that's gonna connect to that pelvic floor. Feel what that does with that deep core, right? Inner thighs squeeze as you're bringing them together nice and tight. Counterbalancing the weight right above the chest. Breathing through it. 10 seconds if you're standing. You're just doing a little kick, straight leg kick. And then we'll add a press. 3, 2, 1, relax it down. 20 seconds to breathe. Watch me here. You're here. We're gonna press. And here, find whatever rhythm is best for you. It's only 30 seconds. Again, if you're standing, overhead press and kick. So tuck the pelvis in, zip up the core, button up your rib cage. 3, 2, 1, press. Squeeze them in. Now, your rhythm might look different than mine. Maybe yours is the opposite, right? Maybe everything goes up, everything down. Squeeze. You find your rhythm. Sneaking in that upper body along with that core, right? I told you we'd intensify, but when that core is already working. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, last time, team. It's a hollow hold. So I gotta move my mic a little bit. So you're gonna hold here or hold here and just do your press. If you need to rest the shoulders down, you can. If you're standing, you just keep that press and that little kick. Last 20 seconds. Here we go. Find that good hollow hold, either tabletop or out. Here we go. I want you to look down at that core. Make sure that you're not pushing out, that you're pulling in. Making sure that you're breathing. You can tighten out those legs, but don't hold that breath. Yes, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Oh man, there's that core, team. All right, bring it up. We got one more thing before we close out this circuit. How about a deadlift into a swing, right? It's not a kettlebell workout without a swing, but let's start with our deadlift. And I promise those next 2 circuits are gonna go a little quicker. First one was the longest. So let's start with 40 seconds of your deadlift. Your kettlebell is in the center. We're here. Stand up straight, hinge, press those hips to the back, then connect to the top. 40 seconds. When we move to that swing, if you've done a swing before, you're comfortable with it, we're gonna power it up, lock it out, let it drop. It's not a squat, it's a hinge, and then power. All right, so join me, 40 seconds deadlift, shoulders back. That core should be on fire after all of that, so use that, wrap it here, hinge it from the floor. Stand up straight, take it down. And with the kettlebell, I love to try to go all the way to the floor if you can. That's gonna increase that flexibility, but also increase that pull. If that's not right for you, that is okay. You can just go to here, or whatever range of motion is good for where you are today. But really think, connect hamstrings and glutes, but also that core, that pelvic floor, all the way up and through. 10 seconds here. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Relax it down, shake it out. All right, team, so you can keep just that. You can keep that deadlift, but if you've done the swing or you wanna try it, remember we're gonna hinge, we're gonna prep it, we're gonna power it up, lock it out at the top, let it drop. Power it up, lock it out, let it drop. So we go from locking it out to letting it drop to lots of power. Join me in 3, 2, deadlift or swing. Here we go. Let it drop. And again, because we just worked that core, I want you to really be thinking about what is happening in my core when I swing, especially when I lock out of the top. Connect the glutes, the pelvic floor, and the core, and the back. Starting from the bottom, pushing through those feet. Drop that chest. Yes! 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. All right, pedal, you know when I can't talk that it's a good workout, right? Set that kettlebell to the side. I don't even know what I was trying to say, but let's grab some water. Nice work, team. All right, I know that was a lot, but again, these next 2 rounds, cheers, y'all, are gonna be faster. We're gonna start with a little kickstand and single leg hinge. I know we just did that hinge, but we're gonna add some biceps to it, okay? So we're getting it done over here. I want you to watch me. You may wanna go something a little more medium because of the biceps. All right, so watch me here. Right leg forward. We're gonna do a kickstand deadlift, but as you come out, you're gonna do a slinger curl. Now, if that's not right for you, have the hand on the bottom, up and curl here. So it's kind of a curl here, or you can do 2 hands like this. So find what's best for you. I don't want you to feel like you're pulling in your back to get that slinger curl, but if you can with something a little lighter. Then we move it to a single leg, add some balance for core. And then we're just gonna take it with that core, with that curl, but from the hinge. So everything will be working together, all right? Then we get a little breather, we get the other side. So join me here. It's gonna be lots of hamstrings and glutes, lots of biceps, compound movement, but let's get it done. So core engaged. Let's take it right here, hinge it, kickstand deadlift, and curl. Kickstand deadlift, drive the hips to the back. I know that's tough because we just did that swing, so I really want you to take your time with it. Hinge, and up, right? Hinge, drive it up. And again, if that's too heavy, just keep the hand underneath and you're curling with both, right? but it's a little different angle. So this one's a little bit of a cross, this one's a hammer, right? That's why I love this move, because you can get that power with the sling, which I know a lot of people like, but you can also, last one, relax. Stretch it out, and again, I want you to come up out of it, just like we did with that row, come up out of that hinge in between. We're gonna stay on the same side. Single leg and curl, 30 seconds. All right, then we're just gonna get that curl with that balance. Go ahead and join me here. Single leg if you can, kickstand if you need to. Here we go. A little more balance. Balance. So trying to keep the hips and the shoulders square. Push through the heel to come up, and then use the power for that bicep curl. If you're being thrown by the balance, take it back to the kickstand, or take that hand here. Woo! Yes! 3, 2, 1. Yes, team. All right, so this time I want you to take it with this position, right? And we're gonna hinge it. You can be balanced or you can be kickstand, but we're just doing a bicep curl. Two-handed this time. 20 seconds is all we need. Slight hinge. If it's bothering your back, just take it upright. You're still gonna get that core. 3, 2, 1. So if you can, we're gonna lift that leg or keep that leg lifted, up to you. But again, I know this is a lot of that hinge pattern, so if you need a breather, just come up to here. Yes, team. Biceps. 3, 2, 1. Relax it down. I want you to stretch into that. All right, before we get to that other side, we're gonna have a little bit of an extended break. Step it back to stretch, just because I know that's a lot in that hinge pattern. So get that stretch. This is also a little bonus core, right? We get this standing core. We do that in our cardio sometimes, or our mobility. We get the stretch. Now we're gonna do the same thing other side. So we'll get 40 seconds, kickstand, slinger curl, or two-handed curl. Then we got a single leg. Then we're gonna hold a little bit of balance in whatever way is good for you, whether that's here or here, and two-handed curl. All right, let's get it done. So it's lower, upper, and core. Grab that weight, get set up for that kickstand, shoulder width apart. Here we go, it's a hinge. Drive the hips to the back. Let's take it, here we go. Bring it up. Kickstand, bring it up. And notice the difference. So now it's that other leg and opposite arm. And here, if you need to, hand underneath, drive up out of the leg, and then you're curling again with both. They're both getting a curl, but this one's coming this way, and this one's coming this way. And then that front leg is working on that kickstand. Boom. Yes! 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, come up out of it. We got same thing other side, all right? So we're gonna take it here. All right, team, so single leg, one-handed or two-handed curl, okay? Again, do what's best for you. If that balance is not right or that two-handed is what you need, let's go for it. 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Here. It's hard because when we go down, you feel, oh, I could go a little heavier on this deadlift. But then when we get to that bicep curl, which is all through your arms, shoulders, a little bit of back, then we really feel it. We're glad we're a little lighter, right? And if you need to, have that hand underneath. Yes, 3, 2, 1. Stretch it out. All right, team, so you're gonna find your balance. You got 20 seconds. You can hinge, you can be upright, you can have your leg up or down, but let's grab with the other side. We got that two-sided curl. 3, 2, 1. So nothing too crazy. You don't have to be all the way down. Leg can be up or down. You're still feeling that core, right? Either way. I know. 3, 2, 1. Set them down. I know, team. Stretch those out. Biceps and hamstrings. Good news. We're taking it down to the mat. All right, team. So we got a little triceps, and we're gonna add some core to it as well. Whoo, right? Don't worry. We're gonna give our legs a little break. You can get that little stretch from here if you want. All right, so first round is just your triceps, nothing crazy, right? Now, if you don't feel comfortable, you can take it right back to that close grip press. Like we did before, you'll still get those triceps, I promise. But if you can, we're gonna take it here. Round 2, we go up to tabletop. Round 3, we do some little toe taps, all right? So join me here, 40 seconds, just your tries, 40 seconds tabletop, and then we got those toe taps, and tries are a bonus, but they might be burning by then. Let's do it, team. Tuck that pelvis, engage that core. 3, 2, 1, triceps. Now what will help a little bit, if you're going over your head, is to shift those shoulders and elbows back a little bit. I know sometimes the problem is we're a little bit forward and we feel like that weight is coming right to your face. So I want you to take it right behind the head here. You're still getting elbow flexion and extension. You're not doing a pullover, right? We're not moving from the shoulders, but you're just gonna shift them back just a bit. You're gonna feel the difference there. We got about 10 seconds. These triceps are burning already. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cluster sets, let's keep that going, but let's bring those feet up. Now, if you want a little bit more of a challenge for these 30 seconds, take your feet a little bit further away, all right? If you need to, bring them in, you get a little back stretch, but the further out you are, the more core you're gonna feel. So do what's best for you. If that's not right for you, you can also just do that bridge. In 3, 2, 1, tabletop triceps. It's 30 seconds. Those triceps are starting to burn out. Again, you can take it to that close grip press, relax your head and neck and shoulders on the ground, but let's get those tries working. Yes, team, boom. I know as we get tired, those knees come in and we shorten that range of motion. Let's try to take those knees out 10 seconds, less than. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, team. So last one, little toe taps or a little bicycle, and your triceps can keep going if that's light for you, or if you feel like you can, take it here to here. Toe taps or bicycle, triceps can just hold, or optional. In 3, 2, 1. So here, boom. Adding that extra core for that upper body. Again, if you need to just hold that weight up, you can. And again, you can be toe taps. We are almost there, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, burn. Oh man, stretch it out, team. All right, whew. Let's take it to a plank since we're here. Look, here's what we got. 3 versions of planks, 40, 30, and 20. We get a little rest in between. If you need to be on your knees, you can. First one, we're just tapping, right? So we're just here. So on your elbows, on your knees or your toes, we're gonna tap. Then we're gonna add a little rotation into that tap, and then we'll do a little pull. Join me here. Here we go. Reach. So you want that kettlebell far enough in front that you have to reach for it, right? That when you tap it, you're straight arms. Now you are gonna get a little shift of the hips, and that's okay, that's what we want. But I want you to stay tight here, right? Even if you're on your knees, I want you to stay lifted. Right through here. Whew. Feeling those arms. Yes. What we're trying to do is make sure that we're engaged. If we're disengaged, those hips might be all over the place. So we're staying tucked, we're staying tight, and as we reach, we're here. Boom. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Stretch it back. I want everybody to watch me here. Turn your head and watch. So I'm gonna tap. I'm gonna rotate. I'm gonna tap. I'm gonna rotate. Bring those elbows in like a little genie plank, we call it, and then open. You can be on your knees too if that's better, but let's get it done for 30 seconds. Whew. In 3, 2, 1, tap, rotate. Tap, I feel like I'm getting too far away from my kettlebell. Tap, rotate. If that feels like too much, again, drop to your knees. And you can also take the tap out if you just want to rotate. Just 3 versions of a plank, right? So we're getting that cluster set, but we can make them different. I think that was wrong, but that's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Man, cluster sets in a plank are hard. All right, team, up into that full plank, kettlebell to the side. you're just gonna pull it through for 20 seconds. So you can drag it, or you can actually lift it, but reach underneath, move it across, 20 seconds to go. Tuck that pelvis, zip it up, shake out those arms. Last 20. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pull it through. Boom. Yes. Whew. There we go. 10 seconds to go. Stay lifted. Plank. 3, 2, 1. Relax, stand it up. Shake that out, team. There's that core. All right, let's grab our heavy again. Let's go back to that swing. You can do a deadlift if that's right for you, or you can keep it with that swing. I'm gonna go to my 35 pounder. That was 26. Go a little heavier. Remember, you can usually go heavier on this, and it helps you get that nice, good form. If you wanna keep your deadlift, you can. If you wanna swing it, swing it. We got 30 seconds, that's all we need. And we got one little bonus circuit. Shoulders back, core engaged, hinge it here. We're gonna prep it. 3, 2, 1. Power it up, either with that swing or with your deadlift. You're standing straight up, you're not arching that back, not hyperextending. You're hinging, dropping the chest, but not rounding the back. You're pushing into those feet, out with the breath. Yes, you can. Boom. Stay with me. Up. Hut. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Oh man, pedal those feet. All right, team, grab a sip of water. Listen, if you need to be done, you can be done. You know, sometimes I do this in workouts where we get the main body of the workout. Cheers, y'all. And that was a lot, right? We covered it all. We got lower body, hinge, squat, lunge, push, pull, upper body, and a whole lot of core. So if that's it for you, get a stretch. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next time. If you have time to hang with me for one quick bonus circuit, I promise we will get done quickly. We're gonna start with a lunge and a twist. So we're gonna hold that kettlebell here if we can, and we're gonna twist as we lunge. If that's not right for you, you can just keep it body weight and twist, or you can just hold the kettlebell, alternate your lunge. Then we're gonna go right side. We're gonna do a little handoff right through here. It's gonna throw your balance. Then we're gonna go left side, little handoff, all right? That's all we need, 40 and 30. Then our last round, we're gonna do a windmill, 40. We're gonna add the press, 30. Windmill, 40, 30. So it's gonna go quick. We're gonna finish with a swing. All right, so a lot of core, a lot of heart rate, but let's get it done. We're gonna start with that lunge. So medium to heavy if you can, twist it if you can. We got 40 seconds. You're gonna drop back into that reverse lunge, twist towards the hip in 3, 2, 1. So here, notice I'm not turning my body. I'm keeping my eyes forward. Sorry, I'm not turning my head. I am turning in that torso. Up to you if you wanna get even lower, right? See how that's gonna throw your balance? Or again, you're still gonna feel it. If you just keep it in that goblet position and you lunge, you're gonna feel those legs, I promise. Remember, this is only 2 rounds, 40 seconds, 30 seconds right, 30 seconds left. So hang with me. They're gonna look a little different as we go. Yes, I know. I feel it too. We got 3, 2, 1. Set it down. All right, team, so we're stationary. Lunge or split squat. You're gonna lunge it down, you're gonna hand it off. You're gonna hand it off. If that's too much balance and you don't feel steady, I just want you to keep it on that one hand. It's still gonna pull you to work that core. So let's isolate that lower body. Let's do it for 30. You're gonna hand it off underneath your leg if you can. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Woo, burn. Yes. Boom. All the way through. Now, I can do this because I knew, my brain knew what to expect. If this is your first time doing this, it is hard, right? It's hard because you're working hard. It's hard because it's like a little pendulum swinging, right? And it's gonna put you off balance. So don't feel bad if you feel a little wobbly. That is the point. 3, 2, 1. Switch your legs. Burner for the leg, and then a whole lot of core, all right? If you feel too wobbly or not as steady, just keep the weight in one side, don't hand it off. Other side. Whoo! Heart rate, right? In 3, 2, 1. Train tracks, as in hip distance apart. That's gonna help your balance as well. For some reason, this one, handing it off. Same two hands, but it always feels a little different, right? Right here. I like to have this hand up. You don't have to go super far, so don't feel like you have to sling it over to one side, but it is going right through here. 3, 2, 1. Yes, team. All right, upper and core. We got our kettlebell windmill. Now, you can take it low. I'm gonna go a little lighter. You can take it low if that's best for you, or you can take it high. We're gonna start with just 40 seconds here, and then we're gonna add a little press with it. If the press is not right for you, you just keep the windmill. Let's get it done, because we've already had some presses in this workout. So 40 seconds, kettlebell low, kettlebell high, toe out. Let's do it. So this windmill, it's a hinge and a rotation, right? And then that shoulder mobility up top. So we're getting upper body. We're getting core stabilizing, and then little rotating, turning in. And then we're getting lower body with that hinge, believe it or not. Breathe, take it here. Spotting the bell or spotting your hand. So if your kettlebell is low, you're just looking up at that hand. If it's high, you're looking up at that kettlebell. Trying to stay as straight as you can. Slight bend in the knees, going down that front leg. 3, 2, 1. I forgot how hard it is to get a windmill at the end of a workout. Usually we front load it, right? Because those arms and legs are tired. All right, team, so 30 seconds only. Press into your windmill, bring it back down. If you need a little assistance, grab this hand here. I think I might, so I'm gonna try that. Otherwise, just your windmill or low windmill. Here we go. Up and hinge. Wrap it in. Up. Take your time. It's 30 seconds, but does not matter how many we get. We just want good form. Then we get that other side. We're finishing with some very isolated core. One more wherever you are. 3, 2, 1. Set it down, shake them out. All right? Woo! It's always hard if you guys have a watch, right, of where that is. Same thing, other side. We got our windmill for 40. We got a press, if you got it, for 30. Then that is it, team. We're gonna finish with a swing. All right, a little bit longer today, but you got it. So hang with me. Right through here, 40 seconds to start with that windmill. You can have it low and spot your hand up top. Slight turnout, or let's take it up. Here we go. Again, I know you're tired, so really concentrate. And if it's not right for you at this point in the workout or in general to have a high windmill, a low windmill works too. It just looks like this, right? And here. Yes. Boom. Hand up. 10 seconds. Woo! I still feel that. That's still challenging. Boom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And my heart rate gets up on that, guys. Okay, here we go. Last 30 seconds here. Finish with a swing. We got it. Breathe. You can do the press. You can keep it high, you can keep it low. 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1, press. Woo! Right? That's why we take our time. If you need that hand, go for it. Press. Wrap it in. Press. Oh man. I'm struggling too, so I'm gonna really take my time. And guess what, guys? I'm gonna keep it up for these last 2. If you wanna keep that press, you can. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was challenging. All right, team, last thing of the workout. I promise this is your bonus move. It's a swing. Go heavy if you can. Then we are cooling it down with a quick stretch. You can do your deadlift. You can do your swing. But whatever you got for this last 30 seconds, Hang with me. Let's do it. Let's finish strong. In 3, prep it, 2, 1, power it up. Let it drop. This is it. Give it to me. Whatever gas you have left in the tank, go for it. Step on the gas. Feel that core. Your core has been working this entire workout. So I hope you're feeling it now. Finish strong in 10. 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Pedal those feet. Listen, guys, I know it was a little longer today, but you did it. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you did this bonus circuit, thank you. It was quick, it was shorter, but it was right side, left side, right? Woo! I was just thinking how sometimes, go ahead and bring it up slowly, shake out those arms. Sometimes we don't quite always get windmills in. It's one of my favorite kettlebell moves, so we do it in a lot of kettlebell workouts or with weights workouts, but sometimes we skip them because we have to get right side, left side, and we're trying to get them in short. But such a good core exercise, such a good upper body, especially stability, mobility, and you get lower body. So full body looks easy, feels hard, right? Stretch it to the side. Thank you, team, for being here today. We're gonna keep this stretch pretty short because I know you gotta get out of here, but please find some times to get more stretching on your own. If you have time now, get some stretching on your own or check out one of my stretching or mobility workouts. Make sure you check out all of those. Mobility and flexibility, I have tons of them that you could do. Getting it throughout your week and your day and your month is the way to do it. Don't rely on just getting it at the end of your workouts, although it feels good, right? All right, team, leave me a comment, leave me a like. Let me know how you're feeling after this workout. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check us out in the BodyFit by Amy app and join us in the BodyFit Athletic Club. All those links in your description below should give you lots of information. Thank you for being here today. One big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your kettlebell core cluster sets workout. Great job, everybody.